What up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Real Ones podcast. Back again. We actually have a special guest in the house today. Shout out to Chef Pida for joining us here today. As always, this show is brought to you by Pipe King. Pipe King is your go-to for anything you need smoking accessory related. If you need a new bong, go to Pipe King.
Yes.
If you need some papers, go to Pipe King.
Yes.
If you want to peek, go to Pipe King.
Yes.
If you want to get 25% off everything you buy at Pipe King,
definitely
type in discount code PURPLEKUSH, PURPLEKUSH, all lowercase, no spaces.
That's right.
And we got 25% off for you. Get that hitter.
Go get it. We are also brought to you by TheraLeaf Relief over on Timothy Drive in San Jose. They got all your Terpex flavors. They also have a great variety of concentrates and other things, edibles, whatever you need. And I can almost guarantee you they have the best price in the South Bay. So if you live in the Bay Area, please go check them out. And if you buy Terpex, we will greatly appreciate that. But yeah, TheraLeaf Relief is the play. Go check them out.
And with that being said, you guys know what time it is. It's freestyle time. I know you saw a guest on the show, and you probably figured there was not going to be a freestyle today. But you guys were wrong.
Y'all were wrong. It's good, dog.
Yeah.
You ready to fuck this shit up?
Hell yeah.
All right, we need the verb. Give me some little bit of that reverb.
Reverb on that ass.
Yeah. Who's starting us off? Huh?
I'm batting the lead off.
All right, Shane O'Mac on the lead off. Yeah.
Hey, here we go like a Michiro out the box. I'm going back to the future like a Michael J. Fox.
Woo.
Whoa, the kid's sicker than smallpox.
Hey.
Whoa, I'm kicking rocks.
22 Real Ones podcast. Here we go. We got Chef Pida in the booth and a motherfucker spitting like I got a false tooth.
No teeth.
Lebanon Don with the bomb. Fuck up.
Yeah.
Nigga fucked up.
Yeah.
Water in my cup.
Water.
Used to bring an ounce on the school bus. Now I'm doing all types of stuff that ain't as cool as that. I be chilling with a purple hat.
Real Ones, got a new one in the building, and he's about to be a real one, and he's feeling real good off the kush, yeah. And the kush is what he pushes, yeah.
Push it, kush.
From Reno, yeah, I lean just a little bit down to the left, oh yeah. Motherfucker get high, oh yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah, we don't play no games.
Nope.
Got the 40 on you, bitch. Bust the whole brain. Niggas talk shit. Stendo clips, we pull up and let them feel them shits. That's real.
Shane O'Mac, Danny Flavors, man, it's Chef Pida.
Flakes.
You know me, I be riding in a 3-seater. Whoa, you don't like Blue Dream, me neither.
Nope.
Whoa, take it, I need a breather.
Skittles in my bag, yeah. And it tastes real good, and there's no lag on the high, whoa, yeah. I just had to get by, whoa, yeah.
Get the money, fuck the pussy.
Get it.
Fuck the pussy.
You already know they can't touch me.
Nope.
Young nigga got the burner usher.
Burn.
Knock your wig off, nigga, no pressure.
Slow on my feet, homie, I don't like running, but I'm about to run a 4-3 if the cops coming. Whoa, you know I run real fast, and I smoke a lot of grass, and I dip it in the hash, whoa.
Real Ones 22, yeah. And you know what we do, yeah. Terpex to the chest. I push him weight, both flex on him. Yeah.
John face down.
Different flavors on the table. We don't play no games, we sip the maple.
Bitches
Talking syrup, you know what's up.
Syrup.
Hit you in your head with the
Sucker shuffle puffin', I be slithering. Whoa, I be killing it.
Whoa.
Grab the mic, motherfucker, and I'm killing shit. Whoa, no.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. We hit that reverb. I don't know about you, but I like doing this because if nothing else, no matter how bad it is, it gets the juices flowing, right?
Yeah.
It at least wakes the brain up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And Lord knows we all smoke enough weed that we could probably use a little wake me up every now and then, you know?
Dude, I passed out for 3 hours today. In the middle of the day, I never do that.
Kush nap.
That's a kush nap for you.
So, I guess we'll just start off by letting you introduce yourself, bro. Why don't you let the people know who you are, where you're from, what you're about, and why you're here.
Yeah, we'll twist this back.
Yeah, Chef Pida, a.k.a. Chef Lebanon Don, suicide bomber with the vest on. You know what I mean? And, I'm from Reno. the biggest little city, you know what I'm saying? The most
Yeah.
active little city. You know what I mean? And, you know, we out here promoting and pushing the line.
I feel it,
New
man.
mixtapes dropping, new, you know what I'm saying? New everything dropping.
What are they called? What's the new tape called? What's your new...
Yeah, we got Eviction dropping March 28th.
Hell yeah.
And then I got Born Verified dropping.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Next month. I ain't put a date on it yet, but it's real hot. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
I just dropped a single off it called Cold.
Hell yeah. So, obviously, you're an upcoming artist just like myself, independent, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I honestly, when you hit me up, I just heard, I looked up your stuff, and I fuck with it, man. It's definitely dope.
For real, good
I like the music.
I appreciate it.
So, yeah, I like the grind. I like the music, man. You just hit us up out of nowhere, and I fuck with that.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, hey, I'm getting in the whip, and I'm driving down to fucking the Bay, and I want to get on your show. And I was like,
Yeah, man, y'all shit was hot, man.
I fuck with that.
Hey, man, and you said the word right there, grind, right? I think
It's a
that's
grind,
the one
bro.
thing that we respected about you right away, you know what I'm saying? Because to be real, we get a lot of random messages and inboxes. Some of them we see, some of them we don't. Some of them are from cool people that we should have on the show that if we miss it, it's like, oh, man, I
Yeah.
missed that one. Some of them are, don't get me wrong, cool people, but it's like, what are we going to talk about if we have you on the show?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're the first person that actually made the effort to reach out to us.
Yeah.
And he's talking about hustle. What I respected right away was the fact that you're just like, yo, man, I'll come down right now. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
appreciate it.
I know that goes, like, I can tell just by looking at your work that is just a part of your personality, and it goes through all the way to the music and everything else.
Yeah, you know, I gotta work hard at this shit because ain't nobody gonna give a nigga an opportunity.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Shit hard.
Here's the thing, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about you, you know? And
Yeah.
that's just the hard truth. And I know how you feel, bro, because, like, I wanted to dive into this because it's just like, yo, being an independent artist these days, bro, with this saturated-ass market is like, bro, there's, I don't know, there's some crazy statistic where there's like a fucking 100,000 songs uploaded to the internet every day.
Yeah, that's real
So
deal.
to break through as an independent artist is like just getting harder and harder and harder to get in front of the eyes of these big labels. You know,
We
it's
got all
like,
this bullshit out here.
man, and there's
Right.
so much trash being made. So when I listened to your music and I was like, oh damn, this is actually like good. You know, like let's fuck with this guy. So I appreciate you coming down here, man, and taking the leap of faith. Just hoping we would answer because that's fucking dope, and we're glad you're here.
Hell yeah, appreciate y'all for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
And it's definitely one of those things too, like you're talking about right off the bat, kind of social media and just the grind of trying to make it, trying to get that initial reach and that platform. And it's like in 2019, it's way easier to have access to the equipment and the means to make your own music,
Much easier.
get it fixed up, and get it out.
Yeah.
That used to be really fucking tough
Right.
20 years ago. Now it's really easy.
Yeah, it's
the
easy.
issue is you're competing with 100,000 times
Right.
more people.
So
you know what I'm
now,
saying?
now it's the marketing that's the hardest part, right? Back in the day, when it was like just a very distinct amount of labels, right? That had the artists that they picked and they would market them. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like these labels have so many, it's just saturated. That's the perfect word for it. It's just, because it's so easy to get your music up on all these platforms now, it's just so saturated, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Everything getting out of line. Everything sounding the same too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody original anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no content.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We need content.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I liked about your music right away is I can tell that you put time into your writing, bro. And I've said this on this podcast. I'll say it a
He's a
million more
stickler.
times. I love fucking good writing, bro. Like I could listen to a guy that has the worst voice and the worst flow in the world if it's written well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But at the same time, I want something that sounds good too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I listen to your music, like I said, I just recently turned on to your stuff. I've only heard probably 8 or 9 different songs of yours now. Everything that I've heard, every single song you exhibit a different characteristic, whether it's a different flow, a different, a different flow pattern, a different sound.
Right.
Yeah.
You have several different types of flows, and then you also incorporate, the more melodic stuff for the hooks. You can rap and you can sing a little bit. Why don't you talk about that, like kind of how you developed your style and how you would describe your own sound?
Man, I'm like Wayne, man. Like Wayne said, man, I am a group.
Hey, I like that, bro.
Got so many styles. I am a group. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But I just listen to a lot of different, music. See, when people, I don't listen to what's in. You know what I'm saying? I listen to like what's unique. You know what I'm saying? I might like the way a person's voice sounds or something. So that would catch me, you know what I'm saying? So I understand like how to say certain words certain ways. And you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to be put in a box, really, because I like so many different styles of music. I might hear an R&B song and be like, damn, man, I want to make a song that give me that feeling like that. Dude. You know what I'm saying? So then next thing you know, right after that, I want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I might be listening to some Mozzie.
I fuck with Mozzie.
I'm finna go listen to a song. I'm about to go write a song. Killing people.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Who does that sound like?
Yeah, no, that sounds like you. I mean, it's more about catching a vibe, especially when you talk about inspiration. And because anyone who's an artist, like we've all been doing this different amounts of time, but anyone, like whatever your art is, whether you're a fucking painter or you write music or you record music, whatever it is you do, you're always going to do your best work when you're most inspired.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like back in the day, especially when you look at when hip-hop first started, it was very rigid, and there were these kind of barriers. It was like you were either a rapper or you were an R&B singer. There wasn't as much crossover.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more important, one, more acceptable, but also two, more important to successful careers, especially mainstream, to be able to do both now, to be able to incorporate singing and more melodic tones as well as be able to rap, or do you think it's still just as easy to be able to make it just as a rapper?
Nah, because if you rap good and I'm talking about you tight, they're gonna make it hard for you to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sing, everybody loves singing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that soul in them.
You know who really changed that? Drake. I hate to say it, bro.
That's a good point.
He's the one who fucking brought the new era of like, now you got to make your hooks melodic and your verses rappy, or the opposite, or a mixture throughout the whole song. You know
what's really interesting about the way Drake did it though is maybe not so much his recent work, but if you look at his older work, I felt like he did the two, right? He had the singy stuff, he had the rappy stuff.
Right.
One and of the same. I think he also kind of had the music for the ladies and the music for the dudes.
Totally.
But I feel like he used to keep them separate. Like he made his singing songs. Even his recent album was like side A, side B. Right. One's a little more rappy, one's a little more singy.
Yeah.
But what I think he spawned is just more of an acceptance of different types of sounds coming from rappers. It's okay for a rapper to sing now.
And to talk about love and stuff. That was in the 90s, bro. Love and rap was like, what the fuck?
But what I noticed is Drake used to separate them kind of. He had his rap songs and his singy songs. And what I think that spawned is more singing. But now the standard for maybe not rap, but hip hop has become rap verses with singy hooks. Right. It's not so much separated.
Ja Rule, you remember Ja Rule?
Damn, you got to take it all the way back.
Nice, dude.
Ja Rule was already doing that. You know what I'm saying? He was singing, and then 50 came, wiped him out, and 50 started singing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? 50 made him look bad for singing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's a really good point right there.
Yeah, even on that, you said you were one gangster, but you never bought none. He was singing.
Yeah. You know what? You're actually probably right. 50 laid the groundwork more so for anybody to be able to do whatever, because Drake at the same time, nobody thinks Drake's hard.
Yeah.
Many people hate on Drake, but he is a smart guy, bro. When it comes to music,
but the new Drake though, Drake is hard, man. This nigga, he a mafia boss or
that's
something.
That's what he makes it sound like.
Yeah,
now,
man. Nigga said you gotta bring the clip back empty.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to see the boss, so they sent me, dog. I'm gonna say, oh, this nigga Drake taking off.
He's like all of a sudden 215, looking like he's trying out for
looking like a cartel leader, got the beard and everything. I said, nigga, this nigga.
But you know what, Drake when you look back at the beginning of his career, all his singy stuff, it was never trying to be hard. It was always the softer shit for the ladies.
And honestly, that's the shit I fuck with.
50
I like
Cent came out at one point as the most gangster rapper of all time. Just swole,
bulletproof.
Yeah.
But like his CD case, every
Shot
CD case
times.
is like through a fucking thing. You knew he got shot 9 times.
He letting it be known.
And if he can come out with his shirt off, you know, just portraying everything that like American culture sees as like hard and gangster or whatever, and then he can sing, then anybody can do it. He opened the floodgates.
Yeah, because he was a gangster singer. And then when Drake, what Drake did, Drake made it where you can say certain words. You usually couldn't say, "Oh, I'm with my friend."
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my friend.
My friend.
You couldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, what the fuck you mean you thinking about your friend? that sounds gay. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Drake made it good. Make you say all the soft shit. You know what I'm saying? To really talk to your girl. Everybody I know that's upcoming, you know what I'm saying, the young kids, they was all trying to rap like Drake.
Yep.
Everything was
100%.
Emotional. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything was so soft. Oh, I miss my friend from back in the day.
What's that
You know
one?
what I'm saying?
Hotline Bling or whatever?
Yeah.
What rapper from the 90s could have made Hotline Bling a fucking #1 hit, bro?
Yeah, Drake can really sing about anything.
Yeah, Drake got the ear. That's what it is. He just got the ear. Like he said, he got that Midas touch. He got the ear for this shit. You know what I'm saying? He really know what he doing. He know what he like. You know what I'm saying? He'll use the old shit.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust the Midas touch.
And how does he gets away with it with the least amount of hate of anybody? Not to say Drake doesn't get hate, but like if Eminem tried to do this, or if Jay-Z tried to do this, or if any of the other greats came out,
that'd be the end of their career.
Like, dude, what other rapper can come out one day and say, "Just hold on, we're going home," and then show up the next day and be, bring the clip back empty?
See,
Who can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can't put him in the box. You know what I'm saying? He made it clear, like, I'm going to do what I want. I'm fucking with Wayne on this one.
Yeah.
I'm by myself on this one. I'm singing that soft shit. Because when he first came out, I don't know if y'all remember that song he had. He was like, what he said?
I like the one, take a shot for me.
He said, arms on the touch right
Yeah,
now.
that's way back.
Sue-woo to the player.
Yeah, okay.
He was singing, but he was talking gangster shit.
Yeah.
Sue-woo to the play. Like, you just got signed, and you a blood now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said, oh, is Drake a blood? Fuck Drake, he's a blood. You know what I'm saying? He gangbanging now. No, he just...
People forget
they
he's
loved
Canadian.
It. Yeah.
You know?
Like,
Yeah, I forgot he was Canadian.
Degrassi, bro. Like, come on
People
now.
forget that that's Drake, wheelchair guy. You know what I'm saying? In the fucking on that show. You know what I'm saying? He's basically a fucking
I didn't even
Disney
know about
actor.
the show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I seen the show after Drake was a rapper. I was like, oh, Drake,
Me too.
nigga in the wheelchair.
I know. I wasn't turned on to Degrassi until after I heard about Drake.
I watched like one episode of Degrassi.
I was like,
I thought people was gonna be getting shot because they said he got shot and put in a wheelchair. I thought it might be some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And I said, oh, this is not what I want to watch. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah,
That was big with like the 14-year-old girls and shit when I was in school.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, it is crazy if you just look at how much music has changed as far as what's become acceptable in the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? There used to be so many boundaries, and I feel like each day that shit's getting knocked down.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know?
Yeah, I mean,
like Kendrick did that too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he switched over, because you know his first CD, it was all thug shit.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
rap.
Had you thinking about the times when you was riding around with your homeboys when you was young doing bad shit, and then you hear this new shit he dropping. It's like that old school G-funk and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you was waiting for that same CD with them stories on it.
Uh-huh.
He ain't even come with that. Then the next one you was waiting for it too. He didn't even come with it again.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he's not even going back to it. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Kendrick.
That's kind of a catch-22 as an artist, though, right? Because you want I would imagine I don't have like a big music fan base, so I'm just speculating here. But once you gain a fan base for producing a certain type of music, especially something that makes you unique, your style. And then a lot of times what you see is people start getting mainstream success and more notoriety, and then they go to a more mainstream sound. At least that's how it's perceived.
I don't like that.
That's what we don't like, right?
Yeah. I like when you keep it how you had it. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit nasty.
But at the same time, don't we have to give artists a little bit of leeway to like grow and evolve in their music at the same time?
You know why that happens though? Is because the labels get involved, and then you get this huge signing bonus, right? Like, or what do they call it? In advance. You get an advance of like fucking $1 million bucks,
they want to hit
$2 million bucks, right? And then they're like, okay, now we own you. Here, this is your next criteria. You owe us 3 albums, and there can't be any cuss words on these songs, and you have to rap about this and sing about this. And then that just ruins a fucking...
Yeah, that's how they did...
That just ruins artists, bro.
That's how they did Young Dro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wanted another shoulder lean. He wanted to rap about the life shit. And they like, nah, we want another shoulder lean. He was like, man, I don't want to make that. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard. You know, dude, it's so hard to make a hit like shoulder lean, man. They want you to keep
making that shit over and over again. Like, but you see Yo Gotti, he got it.
Yeah.
He made that everything is Instagram and then your DM.
Right.
Every song is the same. You know what I'm saying? He got West Coast beats mixed with the South beat. You know what I'm saying? And ever since he dropped that, with that one when they shot it in the town. The Act Right.
Act Right.
Yeah, ever since
Act
that
right.
one. Everything been act right.
Yep.
Everything act right now. All right, I'm sliding in the DM.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's one of those guys who we just he can stay in that same lane and keep doing the same thing, and we're just like, cool, that's fine. That's all we expect from him. That's all we ask for from him. But there are different tiers and different categories for artists, right? Like there are certain rappers where we do expect them to evolve, and we do expect every J. Cole album. I'm expecting him to have something to say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like to be successful as an artist, I try to do the unexpected. If my crowd is expecting me to do something, if you really want to wow them, you got to do something unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you really get on. Like you gotta think about like what artists is like. You know what I'm saying? Like
try to be ahead of the wave.
Like Cole said. When he said, I know who faking their streams, getting their place with machines. You know what I'm saying? You see how much Big Pump just sell? I mean, Lil Pump was Big Pump, Lil Pump, whatever the little dude's name is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to the nigga.
Lil rappers, we just call him Lil whatever.
Lil whatever.
Yeah, the Lil whatever guy. With, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he just so well, like, he did, like, only, like, 10 or something or 100 or something. He didn't even do no real number.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could have told you Lil Pump, Big Pump.
He supposed to be
Gas
platinum.
Pump.
He said Big Pump.
Now, see, that's another thing, too, right? We talk about different categories. I'm cool on this one.
My bad.
I'm going to hit it anyway.
He already threw the pass.
There are some different categories, though, for these artists, right? Like, we don't expect anything other than kind of just that dumb, ignorant music from Lil Pump. We don't expect him to come with anything thoughtful.
No.
At the same time, there's a longevity factor, right?
Yeah.
That shit don't last forever. Those kids that are 16 that are into that
grow
now,
out of that shit.
As soon as they're 19, they're going to be into some more adult shit. And if he can't grow with his fans and mature with his fans and have that maturity show in his music, then he loses that fan base. And I've always thought that with a lot of these a lot of these SoundCloud rappers or just the generic auto-tune rappers, it's like, you're going to have, cool, you got this buzz, you got a window. And it's not going to last as long as someone who is a real artist. You know what I'm saying? That's why anybody you see with these 10, 15, 20-year careers, the J. Coles, like Kendrick will be, the Eminems, the Jay-Z's, the guys that go 20+, they all have something to say, and they all are exceptionally well at telling stories and at provoking your mind to go places that you wouldn't go otherwise. That regular just, you know, party music that has no real substance only lasts so long.
Yeah, it's strip club music that comes and goes. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you got that one song that everybody just always gonna love.
Yeah.
That like the Back That Ass Up.
Or like Tell Me When to Go by E40. Tell Me When to Go.
Like Back That Ass Up, like they love that forever.
That's timeless.
Like when you was a kid in a little teen club. Yeah. Hey, as soon as you hear that 99 to 2000. You taking a piss. You run out the bathroom. Where the hoes at? You finna go hop on something.
Hey, that's facts,
you know what I'm saying? And to this day in the club, that 99, 2000, you still. I forgot we ain't freak dancing like that no more. I was finna break you off, girl.
I get down in the club still. I don't give a fuck. I be freaking on them hoes.
You talk about that type of music, though, that's even harder to have longevity with, right? The party music, the get out and go do something music, like the T-Pain, right? It's tough to have a 5-10 year run as being the main party guy. Akon was the guy for a while. T-Pain was the guy. Maybe not Akon, maybe not the party guy, but just more that singy, emotional music.
He had a good 3 year run.
Yeah, for sure. God, I like T-Pain, bro. I feel like he got a lot of hate But dude, he uses the auto tune better than anybody, bro. And dude,
he can also sing great.
He
without
can
it.
sing great without it. If you watch his I forget what it's called. It's like the Silent Library or whatever. I don't know. I'm fucking stoned.
Tiny Desk,
whatever. Tiny Library. That performance is awesome. But
Yeah,
man,
T-Pain, dope.
T-Pain's got some hits, man. Like I'm Sprung when that came out, dude. That
It's
was
fucked up how they did him.
They did him dirty.
When he said he ain't, they was trying to charge him for the features.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have told man, hey, delete all that shit.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to the music industry and you watch some of these interviews, especially with a lot of the OGs or the people that have been in the game for a long time, you hear a lot of fucking crazy stories about a lot of shiesty shit that these record companies and these managers and all these different people and all these different ways that they take advantage of artists. How long have you been involved in the industry, and what's the weirdest, shiestiest, craziest thing you've seen? And kind of because of that, what's like one piece of advice you would give to someone who's trying to get into the music industry? Shit to watch out for.
I got plenty. Oh my god.
Motherfuckers would use you, man. Like one time I had it's crazy. I had went to Atlanta, and then I had to do this thing with No Limit. So after the event and everything, I went upstairs. I went to their office. They went up to their little building and everything, and everybody like slip and slide and all them was in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm passing CDs out to everybody. We all chopping it up, and No Limit, they was supposed to sign the nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's what the dude, he playing me, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to sign, you know what I'm saying? This like, you know what I mean? I know who dude is, you know what I'm saying? So they supposed to sign me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all type of shit for him, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing little videos for me, calling me like, yeah, I need you to do this video, this promotion, woo, and send me these songs. I'm gonna use it. We're gonna put the songs in the movie, woo, you know what I mean? So it's my first time running into motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, for sure, I'm doing whatever they ask me to do. We on.
Does this sound familiar, Dan?
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We on. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this shit. He like, man, I need some girls for these movies. I need some girls for this movie.
Bro,
so
this is identical.
I'm sending them girls his way, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, it's like a few months went past. You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
I'm like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Some other company, they wanted to do a deal with me. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't talking about nothing serious though. But I called him like, yeah, man, these motherfuckers want to do a deal with me, man. What's happening?
You got a manager at this time, or are you doing everything yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing everything myself.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing everything myself. You know what I'm saying? I have my cousin with me. He was acting like my manager. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. Yeah, look over this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He playing the role. You know what I'm saying? But he real smart.
Hey, where's that wood?
So
my bad.
yeah. So we doing all this shit for them. You know what I'm saying? After the months and months go past. He was supposed to fly out. We supposed to shoot a video in my city. I'm supposed to have everybody come out. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. I got the whole city waiting. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Man, this nigga like, yeah, man, I ain't even really fucking with the music right now. I'm just gonna do the movies.
What?
If you want to come do the movies, what? Yeah, hey.
After you got all the free shit.
Yeah, after all this shit I done did for you, get up out of here.
Yo, all right, dude. Yeah, as an independent artist, bro, I'm sorry to say it, but like, dude, everyone is out there and they just look at you like a big fucking payday. They're like, how can I pump this guy's dreams up? Because obviously he thinks he can go somewhere. And you know.
I had this shit pumping for these niggas, man. I'm talking about it. I'm out there talking this shit on Twitter.
It's
and
fucked
everything.
up, bro.
Got my niggas pumping this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you're working for free. You got the whole crew working for free.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying?
So
they play the niggas,
up,
but I'm like, it's all good though. You know what I mean? It's a lesson learned. You know what I mean?
It's like, man, they just look at us like, yo, this guy is obviously in go mode right now, and he'll spend just about anything to make his dream come true.
Man, I'm telling you,
that's a weakness, bro. It sucks.
I'm talking
man.
about as soon as I got the little shit situated, I'm on the first thing smoking in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
I did my part.
Man, I'm telling you, they had 106 in there and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it was good. You know what I'm saying?
It's all fucking play.
Man, they done played me.
It's just a big.
Got me up out of there. It was get up, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man, fuck it.
Well, I feel you on that, dog. It's, you know, like I always say, man, the music industry is like the hardest thing to navigate.
On me.
Unfortunately, we hear way too many stories just like that.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm gonna watch. They're gonna wish they signed me.
Yep, that's that's what fuels me.
But I'm
now.
glad they didn't. I'm glad I would have been dumb, signed some bullshit, when I got no money anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy it didn't happen.
Hey, everything happens for a reason, bro.
I was ready to sign anything.
At the end of the day, bro,
that happened to you because you're a real one, bro, and you deserve better. Because just how we were talking about earlier, you would have been one of those fucking artists that got an advance, but then fucking signed his life away to 3 albums and you can't even write about your story. You have to write about the story that they want you to fucking portray.
That's the point I was going to go to next. It's like sometimes we look at the work that your favorite rapper makes his first 3 albums and you fucking love him. You're like, this guy is my favorite rapper for reason A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? This is what sets him apart. And then he signs that major deal or whatever the case may be, and he loses some of that creative control. And then the music starts sounding different. The subject matter is different. I don't think the average fan thinks about that when they think about why a certain artist's music may be going through the progression that it's going through. I think Lil Wayne is one of the best examples of this. Not that I don't think Birdman and like that whole side of things, I don't think they would try to control the content or the sound of his music. I'm sure they would have preferred he just made a bunch of music, whatever the fuck he wanted, because that's Wayne's style anyway. He's gonna make the kind of music he wants to make. Yeah. But at the same time,
especially when it resulted
it resulted in him getting disenfranchised with the idea of even making feeling like, what the fuck is the point of even putting this shit out right now if I'm not going to benefit from it, I'm not going to control it. So he found a way, and what it ended up happening is like everything on that album was fire. The issue was half of it sounded like it was from 2008 or 2010. So it didn't go the way that it would have if it would have came out then. But that fucking Mona Lisa song with Kendrick, like everything on Lil Wayne's last album was awesome.
Man, I really didn't like the song with him and Kendrick.
No?
Man, I'm gonna keep real. I hated that song.
Really?
Man, I wasn't
a big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of it either.
Because it's not Wayne for you?
It was too damn long, and then I didn't know I couldn't really get into the feeling like Wayne was just crying on that motherfucker. Yeah. And then Kendrick just came like mad at the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It was weird. It was. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't a big fan either.
Wayne is one of those artists, like when I put on a Wayne tape, I just go in knowing like I could hear anything on it.
Totally.
You know that track BMJR, old school Lil Wayne.
That's my
no hook.
Favorite
he
Lil
just
Wayne
goes
song.
off for 5 minutes. It's some of the hardest Lil Wayne bars that you're gonna find anyway.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite Lil Wayne. Like I was super into Wayne before he blew up, before Lollipop, before he became mainstream, before he started doing the auto tune and the singing.
Shit. I hated that Lollipop.
I like OG Wayne, bro.
Yeah, I like the
Young Wayne.
I like the Hot Boys Wayne.
Yeah,
go DJ,
bling Wayne.
DJ. Go DJ.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that old Wayne, that was the one. Yeah, Go DJ, all that too. The Carter.
That shit was hard.
I think you could take Lil Wayne at like 17, 18, 19 years old, and his rapping skills at that point in his career, you put him up top 10. Like, you know, put him in there, he could, rap up there with anybody at that time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Wayne, man, but Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne, I guess he still got that aura, that energy, because he's still killing it.
Yeah.
But
fuck
it's
yeah.
like,
I like Lil Wayne, man.
He changed, you know what I'm saying? I be looking at him like, damn, man, that ain't the Lil Wayne I grew up off of.
He's definitely changed.
He got old fast, too.
But, like, what I think Lil Wayne started off fire as fuck, right? And then he went through that little period of, like, Lollipop and all that shit like we were talking about, where I think he kind of fell off a little bit, to be honest. But now I think, sometimes he just comes with some straight whack shit. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes I'm just gonna keep it real. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I don't fuck with this at all.
I feel
but when he comes with heat, I feel like he's found the perfect mixture of his old style and like the new.
He gotta rap fast with the bars.
Yeah, and the new Lil Wayne auto-tune style. I feel like he found a good medium between old Wayne and mid Wayne.
Yeah, that's true. Another key point to bring up too is, there's some rappers who are just different people when they're on and when they're off drugs.
Totally.
Right?
He was
Lil Wayne was leaned up for half his career, and he's sober now, making sober music. That being said, that last album, some of those songs were probably 6-7 years old. Who knows what he was doing then?
Dude,
you know he's had a lot of health issues.
Some of those interviews that he had, man, were fucking gold. I almost want to watch, dude.
The funniest
They're
little
so funny, bro.
The funniest Lil Wayne video you can watch is like a maybe 5 or 6 minute YouTube video of a deposition that he was given.
Yes,
And it's the
that's
funniest
the one
fucking
I'm
shit
thinking
I've
of.
ever
Yeah.
seen, bro.
So funny,
He
dude.
did not give 3 fucks.
He didn't
dude.
give a fuck. No.
Yeah,
But-
I think I seen that.
Yeah, that shit's funny. But there are certain artists, right, where it's like,
I think I need to roll another.
I'm not saying that everybody needs to be on drugs to make their, but I'll come out and say it. Eminem made way better music when he was fucked up.
Yo, I'm gonna come out and say I make better music when I'm fucked up. Whether it's weed, obviously, alcohol, other things sometimes.
I'm not a huge fan of the last 3 or 4 Eminem albums. I did like all the OG Eminem albums.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
man, that ain't Eminem. That's why it's a clone.
Yeah, straight up.
Eminem had freckles. This dude, Eminem, he got makeup
Can I
on.
get those scissors?
He ain't got no freckles. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what happened?
And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he a vegan now.
Oh man.
What, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But M used to be crazy.
Crazy
man.
hard. Crazy hard.
I don't know what happened. They didn't tone them down.
Nah, yeah.
I think
man.
it's a lot of psych meds and shit for him. I think he's been on a lot of different stuff throughout the years, and who knows what concoction they got him on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they get these guys on these pills, and especially artists that just are wired. They're high strung. They got a lot of energy. They got to get that out some way, and usually they do it creatively.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to tamper that shit down, like we're seeing with Kanye, you know what I'm saying? He's another guy who. It's pretty easy to tell when he's on and off his meds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
He's a nut.
Kanye
He's a
wild. You know what I'm saying? Kanye just said he lost his mind.
He lost his damn mind, man.
I don't know who Kanye is anymore.
Yeah. He is not through the wire.
I'll tell you what,
Kanye.
though, bro. You go back and listen to that College Dropout album.
Man.
Like, it's some of the best fucking music. His first few albums, bro. Some of the best
Oh, I gotta add to my
music
mountain.
ever made, and really influenced an entire generation of hip hop. You know. So regardless of what he does now, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like the more fuck shit people do in their careers, and the further we get away from their heyday, the more we see them as just that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that shit. He probably just regular. He probably like tired to put on that fake ass act. You know what I'm saying? You know how, back then they had images and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he like, shit, I ain't being no fucking, man, fuck that image shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be me.
Yeah.
I'm finna talk shit.
I don't blame him. I don't
I'm finna
blame
be
him.
who I am really when I'm around Jay at the barbecue, when I come through here drunk and all the kids are scared. Oh, Uncle Kanye. He's drunk, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, Kanye
I like
probably,
that imagery.
yeah, Kanye might have just be being himself now. You know what I mean? Be like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think.
I
you
ain't
know what
holding
mean?
back.
I
But
think
he
it's
on
a little
some
bit
fuck
of that.
shit though. He on some fuck shit.
He on some crazy
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
I know Drake coming at the nigga head every chance he get. You know what I'm saying? Man, he killing him. You know what I mean?
Don't wear those 350s around me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You feel me?
You know? Imagine where Kanye would be today if Trump never ran for president.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, there'd be no MAGA hat. There'd be no that fucking weird shit that meeting at the White House. I mean,
That was so weird.
I feel
bro.
like the world that we're living in is getting weirder and weirder.
It's
every day,
becoming
bro.
more and more of a simulation.
Yeah,
It just sounds like a funny, or not even funny, but just a ridiculous story that somebody wrote that the editor
Never
would read
read.
and be like, no one's gonna believe this stupid shit, man. You know? But
Yeah.
no, this is real life.
Yeah,
This is
that's
2019.
That's the fucking world we live in,
presidents found their way in. They know how to get to the youth now. They gotta get them through the rappers.
yeah.
That's crazy.
When they got Kanye, he the only one that's gonna go up there.
Fucking Kanye, man.
You mentioned earlier the stand-up thing that you did that for a little bit.
Ooh, comedy, a comedy
Well,
guy.
I'm curious. What do you think was it? Because I stand up is something that I personally I love. I consume a shit ton of stand up.
Yeah.
It's something that like I'm like, oh yeah, that would be awesome to do that someday. I don't have the balls to
Yeah.
get up there and do
Dude,
that.
you
know what I'm
could
saying?
do it, bro. You got one-liners
Man,
for days.
I want to ask you, what do you think's harder what's harder to get up there and do?
I think
Like
you
as
could-
far
I
as
think
get
you
up there
could
and
do it,
perform
bro.
music in front of a crowd, or get up there and do stand up in front of
I
a
would say
crowd, and
stand-up.
what's more difficult to be successful in career wise? Those two.
Man,
It's a tough question.
to get up there and rap is way easier.
Yeah, it's
to
a
get up-
vibe.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
'Cause,
got
yeah,
tempo. There's sound
they
behind
probably already
you.
know, you know what I'm saying, the song itself playing, you know what I'm saying? But the stand up thing, if you don't have that shit
You could get crickets.
prepared and shit,
Yeah.
man, then somebody else might come on before you with them same jokes, so you gotta tweak your shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened too. Somebody came up there with the. I'm not knowing that I should have went first. I'm going last, trying to be the opener, and they didn't use my jokes. So I'm like, damn, I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't writing nothing down. I was just going off the top of the dome. I'm like, but I already had the shit in my head what I was gonna talk about.
Right.
But then I got drunk, and I don't really drink. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no weed, so I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna drink.
Yep.
I got drunk. I was on stage. I'm thinking I'm on stage for like 15 minutes. I'm on stage like an hour. Talking about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was so embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't never doing this shit again. But everybody like, man, you were great. And
you got up there and talked for an hour, though, bro?
Yeah, for an hour. I didn't know. But I'm up there talking shit. I'm roasting people. I'm doing all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, man, you're made for this.
You're talking about your first time ever going on stage?
My first time.
Bro, I can tell you, if you told that to most comedians, they would probably tell you that same thing. Like, nobody goes up their first time and doesn't bomb. It's not like somebody goes up there having never done comedy before and then is just able to control the room and kill a show. That does not happen.
Right.
What happens is most people, you know, at an open mic or something, they get told, all right, you got 3 minutes or you got 5 minutes or you got 10 minutes, and they go up there.
It wasn't even an open mic. It was my own event. Like my cousin and my uncle had put it together. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing this shit on Instagram a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, man, we gonna hire a few comedians. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pay a few comedians to come out, and they're gonna open up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't never did this before. I'm telling them, like, man, I'm at home funny.
And they said your jokes?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm at
That's
home.
fucked up.
So I'm like, I'm at home funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on stage funny. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit happened, all these comedians, they been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did it before.
And you're the main event.
And I'm the main event right now. When they come, they like, yeah, we performing. They thinking I'm somebody. I'm like, shit, it's my first time ever doing this. They're like, for real? And we opening up for you? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I get off the stage.
They probably felt some type of way about that before you went up there. But they were showing love afterwards?
Yeah, they were showing love. They giving me their cards. Man, we need to do something together.
Oh, that's
Everybody
tight.
was like, man, you did your... I'm talking about they crowding around me like I'm a star or something. I'm like, man, I didn't feel good about
That's
it.
crazy to get, bro.
Nervous,
to get up on stage your first time and do 20 minutes is crazy. To get up there and be able to...
I think. I didn't know.
Dude,
I'm up there.
Liquor is a fucking performance enhancer.
I was twisting the top on the mic. It was like a little screw on the mic. I done twisted the shit off because I'm so nervous. I'm just talking like...
Yep. Man.
I'm just going nonstop, and I'm telling myself, after this joke, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, but then
I
you just
never
keep going.
stop.
Yeah. That's good, though,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
That's good,
It got so bad, I got to talking about my own family members that I was walking through the door. You know, I'm talking
like roasting them as they're walking by and shit?
Them. They ran into the bathroom.
That's that's like some of my favorite part of comedy, though, is when they roast the crowd, bro.
Yeah.
It's an art, bro. You got to be good to do crowd work.
Yeah, my mom and them was there, and they don't know. At comedy shows, you don't sit at the front.
Right.
So they sitting at the front.
Oh, no.
Looking like this the whole time.
Like,
so they get dude come out there and roast my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this nigga done roasted my whole family in the front. Had to roast him when I got on stage. I'm roasting all the other comedians and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they love you, bro. Comedians like that shit. You know, there's some people that don't like to be made fun of. Right. They don't like to be the butt of a joke. A good comedian loves that shit.
I would say overall, though, the crowd definitely wants to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
So crowd work is definitely crucial, and if you can do that, then you'll be successful.
I was like, damn, you said that to my mom. Like, you said she right here, and you said that. You know what I'm saying?
You had to get him back.
Yeah, I'm like, usually I have to slap the shit out of the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm being a comedian tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went up there, I roasted his ass.
That's the
got
fun.
to talking about his mom. He looked like he had a cleft lip before, so I got to talking about the cleft lip.
That's the cool thing about stand-up comedy, bro. Is anything goes, bro. It's like the walls are down. No one's gonna get mad. You know, it's the one time you can just like kind of take your shots.
You're allowed to say shit up on that stage that you can't say anywhere else in life.
Yeah, that's real.
You say that shit on the street, you're gonna get shot.
Yeah,
or you're gonna go to jail.
Or you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna get in a fight.
You're gonna call it hate speech nowadays.
Something bad's gonna happen to you, bro.
So you ever been back on stage since then?
Shit, hell no. I was like, man, I'm never doing that shit again,
man. Bro.
But then I got back up on
Never?
man.
But you were good, bro.
Nah, man. I'm
too nervous,
you, man.
too nerve-wracking.
I was just like
heart pounding.
Probably because I didn't smoke no weed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
But I had like,
hey, if you're good at it, man, you should give it another go, man.
Nah, man. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think I'm a joke.
I respect that.
You're all the way into this music shit.
Yeah, and I be watching.
Hey, but look at Donald Glover.
Yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? No, but
yeah, but he ain't doing it no more. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
I just ain't gonna do nothing that I gotta really like do too much. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta go and act stupid and make myself look dumb,
no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it because I'm gonna watch that like, man.
You don't want to be a little pump.
Fuck.
You don't want to be a big pump. No.
Well, no. The thing is too, like to get good at that. That's another thing. That's an art. That takes a lot of work. Like those guys
and a lot of writing.
They walk out there with their phones and they set it on the stool and they record their whole show and then they go home that night and they listen to it over and over. Oh, maybe if I say this way next time.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
what happened. I did that. I said, oh man, I ain't fucking doing this shit no more. Heard that weak ass joke?
Yeah. Oh, you heard it? You got to hear it the next day? Somebody recorded
man,
it?
my cousin recorded the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
The best part was when I clowned on my uncle. You know what I'm saying? That was the best part. The whole family, everybody laughing because they all know him. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the best part. You know what I mean? That was like my best joke that sticked. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. The best joke was about
hey, bro, there's comedians out there, successful ones that's like their bread and butter. Is like just there's like storyteller comedians that like they don't craft jokes. They just go up there and tell a fucking story, and they got the funniest way of talking about shit that it just turns into a joke. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different ways to do it now. You know,
my mom every day, well, you need to go up there and imitate Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
You need to do Bernie Mac. Ain't nobody did Bernie Mac yet,
except for Bernie Mac.
Yeah, you know what I'm
except
saying?
for Bernie Mac.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing Bernie Mac, man. R.I.P. Bernie Mac, man. I'm gonna let Bernie Mac rest.
Rest in peace. To
I like
real
Bernie though.
Shit, R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
You know what I'm saying?
But so you know, we're talking about family here and stuff, and you know, not too many people actually know that I actually lost my stepbrother when I was 18 years old. He got stabbed to death, and I know you kind of said that there was like no limits. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. But I read through your little bio you sent me, and I know you've lost a few loved ones. You know, I just wanted to know kind of maybe a little bit about that.
Yeah, my brother died when I was young. He died in prison, but he ain't get killed or nothing. No, he died from kidney failure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then my sister died probably like 3 years ago. She died from cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And then
man.
my pops died probably like a year and a half ago from just like kidney failure and diabetes.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Life's a bitch, bro. You know, I'm sorry that I had to take it there, but you know that was just something that, you know, was kind of itching at me that I wanted to get off my chest personally, because not too many people know about that. So,
yeah, I don't think you've ever shared that with the viewers before.
Yeah. So R.I.P. Nick Murphy. You know.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Honestly, man.
Life's a bitch and then you die, man. Mac Dre.
Death is something that I've been fortunate enough up to this point to not lose anybody in my family yet, like due to any unforeseen things, you know what I'm saying, other than just old age. So, I mean, my heart goes out to you guys.
Y'all lucky over there.
Yeah, man. It's not that I wish I could relate because, you know, obviously nobody wants that.
Yeah,
but
nobody wants that.
Life is life is precious, bro.
Yeah.
But it just... it goes. I mean, you were talking about earlier, like you don't really drink because you have one kidney, right?
Yeah, so I got one kidney, so like that was like always my fear growing up. I'm like, man, I don't want to lose my kidney and die.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then my brother died from that, right? So that was always my fear. And then I lose my kidney.
How did that happen?
I got shot. You know what I'm saying? So when I got shot,
punk bitches.
You know what I'm saying? I got shot, lost my kidney. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I got shot. I ain't lost my kidney. I'm like, shit.
Fuck.
No more fear, no more. I ain't got shit to fear and shit. The two worst things in life happened already. You know what I'm saying?
You made it through, though.
Yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't nothing.
How old were you when that happened?
Shit, I was about like 19, 20.
Damn, young
kid.
Yeah, so, you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I mean? It ain't nothing.
Life keeps pushing, man. That's why I feel grateful to wake up every day, man.
Hell yeah.
That's straight up. It might sound cliche, bro, but every day you wake up and you open your eyes, just be fucking grateful, bro. You know? Seriously.
Yeah.
God gave you another day to go out there and try to fuck some shit up, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
impose
man.
your will on the world, you know.
And there's people out there losing their lives every day. I hate to say it. So, you know, yeah, cherish yours, man.
And we don't mean to get negative or get into this Debbie Downer shit, but at the same time, man, like, this is one of the reasons why I want to talk to you, bro, because, like, you've been through a lot. Obviously, you've experienced pain in your life. You can hear it in you know, your voice, in the music.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a story, bro.
And to make that type of music, I feel like it always comes from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of us, it's from pain. It's from a lot of other things that we go through in life. But I feel like, you know, that's your story. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually had to live these experiences. So, you know, in today's society, everybody's so afraid to just, you know, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to, you know, be a downer. But at the same time, it's like
death is a real thing, bro. We live and we die, and there are people unfortunately losing their lives every day to some fuck shit.
And it's some shit that, like, it's becoming more acceptable for people to just talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? And be more vulnerable. So it's like, you know, just being able to share this shit with the world and, you know, and talk to people. And, you know, there may be somebody out there listening to this shit right now who, you know, just lost one of their parents or something, and they're thinking, like, how the fuck am I going to get through this?
Right.
Maybe just hearing a little bit of your story and, you know, thinking like, wow, I could have it worse. That dude had it worse. And, you know, look where he's at. You know what I'm saying? You're still determined. You're still driven. You still got things that you're, you know, trying to accomplish in life.
Yeah.
We see the hustle, and that's, you know, I respect that, and that's the main reason that we were excited to have you on, just to kind of let you tell a little bit of your story and just to hopefully inspire some people out there that, you know, maybe aren't getting up and getting it as hard as they should be or as hard as they could be for one reason or another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we blame, we come up with excuses for why we can't do the shit we want, why we can't really fucking go for it. And a lot of times we look at external shit like, oh, this happened to me and this happened to me. And
that's the natural response in the brain, you know, is to fear something. Like, fear is real. And when the brain recognizes it, it just, it looks for the first excuse to just, nope, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself out on the line. You could get fucking made fun of. You could get hated on, you know. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And a lot of people don't, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we do this show, honestly. It's just like, you know, if I had one thing to say to the fucking youth, I'm sure all of us can agree, is to, like, just do it, man. Who cares about what other people think? The person that's taking the time to leave that fucking comment saying that he wished he had fucking 4 thumbs so that he could give it 4 thumbs down, fuck him. You know, he took the time. He has way too much time on his hands to, you know, to even do that. So go chase your fucking dreams.
Yeah, I think you talk to anybody who's, you know, maybe seen their better days pass them by. You know what I'm saying? A lot of older people.
Yeah.
The number one, whenever you talk about regrets, it's always the shit that they did. It's never the stuff that they did do that they regret. It's the things they didn't do.
That's great. I couldn't put it better, yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
As far as your music goes, do you think it's been a tool for you as far as, like, dealing with some of this different shit that's happened to you in life? Has music been an outlet for you or anything like that, as far as that goes?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think so.
Definitely for me, yeah.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? That's all I do is make music, like, all day. I'm in the studio 24/7.
You're in love with it.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to make it happen.
We're actually going to the studio after this.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get it in one time.
We got to pick a beat.
We
got to pick a beat after this.
Yeah.
Let Chef pick it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We got some shit that we've been sitting on.
I got so many beats.
Might be kind of fire.
Yeah, we'll go out there and slap some shit.
How would you describe kind of your goals for the future and for your career? Like, what would you say if you had to just narrow it down to maybe 1 or 2 things? What is success in your mind? Obviously, you know, you're going after a career in music. Beyond that, you know, where do you want to get to?
What's a happy life for you?
What do you see at the end of the tunnel? What's success mean in your mind?
What's a happy life for you, man?
My kids ain't got to worry about nothing, don't want for nothing. They going to have it, you know what I'm saying? Everything going to be taken, the family
selfless.
Taken care of.
I like that. Selfless.
You know what I'm saying? So after, when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying, they going to still have, you know what I'm saying, they got to worry about nothing. They can just have what I had. Take that.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's fucking
generational
awesome.
wealth.
You know what I mean? But yeah, a nigga do want to be Drake big.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know if you don't want to be that big as an artist, then there's something wrong with you.
I'm trying to be like Michael Jackson.
There's something wrong with you if you don't want to be that big.
You know, like when Chris Brown had the ambulance coming because the bitches is passing out, and Michael Jackson had grown men crying. That's what I'm trying to be. When niggas see me, oh my God, that's Chef Pida. Bitches throwing their panties.
That's dope,
I'm flinging them back.
Yeah, I feel like you got to set, no matter who you are, no matter what you're chasing, you got to set your goals high. You know what I'm saying?
The stars, bro. The stars. Because if not, then I don't want to fuck with you because you ain't competitive like me.
You may not end up being Drake, but if you set your fucking sights here and you fall short, but you end up here.
I want to be better than Drake.
Here is better than setting your goals here and exceeding them a little bit. You set them as high as you conceivably
I'm always going to fall short.
Do.
I'm always going to fall short because I want it all. I want it all.
Yeah, I want the world.
I want it all.
I feel like that's better than not challenging yourself to the best of your ability, right?
It might be, you know, it might produce a little bit of like, you know, disbelief at sometimes because I'm never really achieving my goal because it's always fucking getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But at the same time, that keeps me going. You know,
still thirsty.
It just keeps me thirsty. It keeps me hungry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not hitting my goals because they're constantly growing, and that kind of makes me feel down sometimes. But you know, I'm a real one, so keep it pushing. You know.
I feel that. I guess we'll pretty much get close to wrapping this thing up.
Yeah, it's actually
here.
It's 9:06, and we got to go out there and slap a beat and write some shit because we got stew time at 9:30.
I'm gonna end this with one more question. This is one I kind of like to ask everybody, especially mainly artists when they come in. One, what is your favorite song you've ever made as far as the record that you think is your best work from top to bottom, that best exemplifies your talent? And then what do you think is the most slept on song you've ever made? The song that you felt like that's really, really solid and you feel like did not get the recognition that it deserved. This is a good chance to give that one a little bump.
I like this question, yeah. Because I have a favorite song by you that I have. So I'm curious to... honestly, I would have to play him again because I forgot the name. Hey, man, I just got turned on to your shit. We were just bumping it today, so forgive me. Forgive me, but there is one that's the Peasy one's fire, and then there's one other one that I really like.
Yeah, my best song, man.
I know it's tough.
Yeah,
What's your go-to, bro? When you wake up in the morning or whatever it be? What do you put on to get your mind right? I know you put on one of your songs.
I make so much music. It's like
constantly changing.
Yeah, it's constantly changing.
Me too.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Every day is something new. I told you I'm in the studio every day, and every day my shit getting mixed. You know what I'm saying?
I feel. Let's narrow it down then. Published music. What is your best song?
My best song right now is
that people can slap right now. We'll even put the link in the bio if you got one, iTunes, whatever. What is it?
Yeah, my best song right now is Cold. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But this mixtape, Eviction.
Okay.
That's that's like the best body of work.
You went in.
You know what I'm saying?
You went in.
I'm talking about every song on there is a hit. So. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Every song a hit on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Every song is a slapper. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to vibe to it. You're gonna be able to feel it.
Y'all better be on the lookout for that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And my song that's most slept on.
That's published, yes. What is it?
Most slept on song is I think I got a lot of slept on songs.
That's all right. We can cut this silence out. Think about it for a second.
Everybody struggles with this one. I asked All Black, and he's like, "Man, nobody ever asked me that before."
It's a good question, homie.
Yeah, man, I got a couple of slept on songs that shit just
throw them out there. You ain't got to narrow it down.
I got Hit It.
Hit it. Okay, go slap that.
You know what I'm saying? I got 50 Thou Wow.
50 Thou Wow, go slap that.
And then even Lebanon Don with Peasy. I mean,
and go slap that. That one does slap. I like that one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one we were listening to in the car.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit.
It's all gravy.
Ring a ding ding dong like Dr. Dre.
Shit, guys. Thing. I'm about to wrap this up. Our final sponsor, as always, we're brought to you by Made from Dirt Organics. Go check them out. Rub it in real nice. Medicated salves, topicals, infused with CBD and THC in dispensaries statewide. He's got some over there as well. I got the
Bam.
fucking pain salve right here. They got sleep. What
I
do you
got
got?
the sunflower salve over here.
That
All
sounds-
organic, 100 milligrams THC.
That sounds a little fruity, but whatever.
It smells incredible.
We're switching up the DJ on him. DJ Shane O'Mac. Hit that last beat, man.
Yep, get that dirt. Definitely want to thank you again for joining us here, brother. I appreciate you coming in, especially on short notice and everything.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Good luck for coming on the show. And shout out to the Grape Gang. Appreciate all you guys for joining us.
No doubt.
As always, we'll be back next week with another one. And
Shane O'Mac. Hit that
gonna-
funky beat.
leave you guys with a heater right here.
Hit it. What do we
Right,
got?
and the 3-seater, light years.
Ooh. We got some funky
Reaver.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa,
whoa.
Funky, all right.
It's like a banjo or something. Hey, 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 yeah. We the real ones. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Real
22,
ones.
22 in the bag now. 22, 22 or 23. Something like that. 22, 23. I don't know now. All right. I'm so high. Here we go. Let's go in. Yeah.
Big
Gotta
fat bags full of grapes every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and we count a lot of pay.
Whoa.
Whoa, I be chilling by the bay.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, and we never smoke. Hey, nope.
Gotta hit him with the packs and we lay low. Gotta blow another stack, throwing pesos. Me and my dogs gon' ride or die for this bankroll. Push 'em way, call it Bowflex. Hits to the chest, call it Turpex. Dabbing out the brick, got the apple for the air, that's a heavy idiot dick. Hey,
And
hey,
I'm smoking the bomb.
yeah,
Finna blow like Saddam.
yeah.
And you know that I'm on.
Woo!
Yo, you better
Yeah.
hide your mom.
Hide your mom.
He just said we about to blow like Saddam.
Sounds like Babylon.
Yeah, kinda like Osama.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
you better hide your mama.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want no drama.
No.
I just want a bank account with all the commas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm riding
that's
on a
fire.
llama.
Fire.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa.
We the real ones don't die. Light it up, pass around, let's get high. Getting high just to get by, no lie. We the real ones don't die. And we love, yeah, oh yeah.
Weed's
Yeah.
not bad. I mean,
Weed's pretty good. Yeah, lemon gelato, lemon cherry gelato, yeah. And we sipping the bottle on the throttle, yeah. And I'm fucking the models, I always use that rhyme, so I
quit
better
hogging the
stop.
beat. Let my man get some of this fucking love.
Cook it up, chef. Here we go.
I'ma kill the beat.
Yeah.
Knock you off your feet.
Whoa.
Bitch, take a seat. Or give me something to eat.
Yeah, like a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, nigga said like a whatchamacallit.
King size.
She said, what you want? I said, bitch, a whatchamacallit.
Small fries. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Real ones, we the wise guys. Yeah. Whoa. What if every time a rapper said yeah, instead he said no?
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa,
let's go.
whoa.
No.
Bankroll got lots of commas. I be riding on a llama.
Off my bar right there.
Fucking your mama. Kinda like Babylon. He's my uncle. He's my
Yeah.
uncle. Yeah. Got 22 pounds in the trunk. This is episode 22, 23, 24. I don't know anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, my man over there is on top of his game. I see him signing the table. Whoa. You know
whoa.
we real ones in the booth. We tell the truth every time. We don't tell no fables. Yeah, I got bitches in the stable.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cable on every TV, and I'm blowing OZs. And you know me, I'm the old Mac OG, and I'm out.
And he's out. Chef Pida, you got
out.
any more? You got any more balls for me? Hit him right now.
I ain't got no bars right now.
He
more
ain't got
bars.
no balls
No more
right
bars.
now.
Yeah, you
I'll
got
be
it.
riding
Put
in
it in the
13
trunk,
cars. Whoa,
Yeah. And we about to ride out. Yeah, we about to ride out. Yeah, we about to ride out.
Y'all got me high right now.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Hey,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the goal for every single episode. As long as everybody is nice and toasty by the time it's over.
Hey, that was a fire beat.
Mission
I'm not gonna lie.
accomplished.
That was different.
Thanks again for coming on, bro.
Hell yeah, man. You know, I was so high. I'm like, damn, I don't know what to say right now. I usually can freestyle too, man. I don't know. Some of this.
Hey, I'll go out there and say it. I suck at freestyling. I admit it, and I'm trying to get better every day. That's all we can do.
I'm over here thinking in my head, like, man, I usually can freestyle. What's going on today?
to
You know
me,
what I'm saying?
we killed it, bro.
Yeah,
So,
it was lit though.
It's all about the
man,
vibe, bro.
Yeah,
Did
it
we,
was a
did we
good
all have
vibe.
fun?
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
it was
I hope
cool.
everybody had fun out there watching that. That's the point of this shit. As always, we'll be back next week with another one.
That's right.
For the Real Ones Podcast, I'm Shane O'Mac.
I'm Danny.
Lebanon Don, nigga, Petey gang.
Yee.
Adios.
We out. Great gang.
Man, that was cool, man.
Here we go, whoa, flow is out of space, dog. Goddamn, crash land the escape pod. Smoking on the grape god, moving through the bay fog. Berkeley, gotta give a nod to the bass god. Crocodile drip, Steve Irwin of the rap game. Fast lane with a bad bitch like Padme. Okay.